Hey, thanks for going another mile with me, Joel Heitkamp, here at KFGO.com. The President of the United States, President Barack Obama, just delivered an address to the nation where he laid out his gun control agenda, what he wanted to do in light of what happened at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut, and in light of a lot of other gun violence issues that have been happening across the nation. Let's go through some details of what he talked about. He talked about a universal background check for any gun. Any purchase of any gun, there needs to be a universal background check. Don't know how you argue that one. I really don't. And in fact, I don't think a lot of people who advocate for gun rights would argue that a universal background check hurts. It would seem to me that that's a target kind of going after gun shows and what happens with gun shows or private sales of guns, which in that world or that realm, things obviously would change. 10-round limits. The clip can't hold any more than 10 rounds. On News and Views, we've been having this debate. Many people who are gun rights advocates saying that isn't the problem. I can change out these clips just as fast as any other. Show me some evidence that shows that really what you're doing by limiting the amount of rounds of that you can put in a clip, that you've cut down on violence and violent guns, because some states already have that in place. The Brady bill, of course, had a number of that in place as well. He said a ban on military-style assault weapons. That's a broad, sweeping, broad brush term. What is a military-style assault weapon? I mean, is it like porn? You know it when you see it? I mean, what is it? Is it, a gun with a baffled metal on the barrel? Is it a collapsible stock? Is it made completely out of metal? Is it got the terms AR to it, but actually it can shoot a .223 through it? I mean, tell me what that is. Give me more specifics than a ban on military-style assault weaponry. I need more than that before I can voice an opinion on where I stand on all of that, because on the first blush, I'm not with him. I'm not with him on that. Also, he talked about tougher laws on people who break laws with guns. How do you argue that? I mean, how do you argue that? Even the NRA, which is so far afield from the president on all of these issues, has been advocating for a tougher stance on people who break laws with guns, and more law enforcement in the field to deal with people who violate people's rights with guns. Talked about the confirmation of Todd Jones to tobacco and firearms. It's been 6 years, I think, since they've had a head of alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. Excuse me. That's completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. And obviously Congress needs to act. He put the burden back on Congress now. He put his initiatives out there. My guess is he's going to go up 10 points in the polls by tomorrow's New York Times. We'll find out. But the ball is in Congress's court. You've got a Republican Congress that is not going to say yes to very much of what I just described. What I can tell you is here on News and Views, on this very network, on this very station, we're not afraid to have the debate and have the talk. So hope to see you on News and Views. Always good riding with you.